Hello, everyone.
Hey everyone, how are you? I just got back from the potty. And Danny, I read what you wrote about watching the replay in the 15th century. I was just looking up that era because I was like, I need to figure out is it the 15th or the 14th? Um, and it is the Renaissance. But yes, that's awesome. I know. This is what I was talking about when you said like I think my soulmate was part of the group and I was a villager. I can't explain it, but that's how I feel. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, are you drawn to that? That would be so interesting to see. Hey Susan, how are you? Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks for coming in. It's all blue. It's all blue. I was talking to David. I was like, look, they're all blue.
Mm-hmm. Hello, hello.
Just needed some volume. Yeah, did I put mine? Okay, I did mine right. Yeah, I've been kind of just relaxing today. I was just, I have this song in my head. I think I found it on TikTok. This is not my original song. Team in the house, exactly, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
But I want y'all to sing it with me because it's cute. Okay? So I'm gonna trust that y'all are singing it with me. Alright? We're gonna sing to ourselves. And again, this is not my song. I think I heard it on TikTok. Are ready? It goes, all my little cells are happy and healthy. All my little cells are happy and well. All my little cells are happy and healthy. All my little cells are happy and well. And that's been in my head all day. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. It's a good that's a good song to be talking to yourselves. But I don't know who made that. It's a good thing y'all can't hear me singing. David, I want you to sing it. Sing it.
In my head.
Exactly, positive response. All my little cells are happy and healthy. All my little cells are happy and well. I like that song. It's been in my head all day.
No, you're gonna get stuck in my head. What the hell?
I know. It's good though. Maybe it's that your cells need to hear that right now. If it stays stuck in your head. I'm pretty sure that's why it's in my head.
No, my cells are going. I want more Izzy's.
Yeah, be happy. I know I've talked to you guys about my cousin Norma. She's a Scorpio and she calls her, it's weird how she explained it to me, but she has this thing where she can heal herself. Like just knowingly get into that space and heal herself. But she's done this since she was a child. And she was explaining it to me one day and she was like, I call them my little soldiers. And then like if I get a cut or I don't feel well, I just tell my little soldiers to go with that. Right? So
Huh.
I thought that was interesting and I've heard it a couple of times from a couple of Scorpios.
I
They
call
call
them
them
my.
different things,
I call them my
but
army.
your army, right? So and you got that Scorpio moon.
I go march onwards. Go.
I can
Attack.
imagine little cells holding hands and going side by side. Oh, that is so cute, Daddy. Yeah, I love that. All my little cells are happy and healthy. All my little cells are happy and well. Maybe I'll do a meditation of that. 'Cause I kind of like
Mm-hmm.
it. But I'll figure out who did it and then I'll give credit to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascending, and you see this later, or any of you in the group that are now, if you have that where you call your little soldiers, your antibodies, your soldiers, or she calls them her little soldiers. What did you call them, David?
My army.
Your army, yeah. It's really interesting because I've heard several Scorpios say that to me. Yeah, that song is catchy. So how's everyone doing today? I know we're all a little bit more relaxed. We had a great time last night. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. I'm glad that Danny's here, and Cindy's here, and Amy's here, and Tat's here. Who am I missing? Elma's here. Susan's here. Anybody missing? Oh yeah, David's here.
Huh?
Hugs to Scorpio placements. Yes, big hugs to Scorpio placements. I just love them. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know, but yeah, I love them.
Hmm. It's a
Can you guys
lazy
hear me
Saturday.
fine? I know it is a lazy. The whole team here, big hugs. Yes, big hugs to everyone.
It's lazy.
We need to be uh, giving each other good energy, lighter energy. We got some big changes coming.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So what I thought I'd do in a little bit, split coffee. Oh no, you spilled coffee in your car this morning? Oh no. Oh, and the car smells good now? That's good.
Oh damn. Hmm.
Yeah, I have my coffee, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so. Okay, thanks, Amy. I know. No coffee with I'm like, that's gold. Don't be spilling coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee to me is gold. Maybe one day I'll be big enough to get a coffee sponsorship.
Or we make our
And
own
then
coffee.
everybody will have free coffee.
Oh.
All our group will have free coffee all the time. I'll be sending y'all stuff.
Coffee. A coffee care package.
Exactly. To all the moderators.
Ho ho.
I'll be like, we gotta keep them going. Gotta keep them going. A tip jar for coffee. Yeah, so I turned off my monetization on YouTube because I wasn't doing anything. So I turned it off, like a year or two ago. And they won't let me turn it back on until I get hours behind me. So so on lives, I don't get to have the tip jar or the, what is it, super chats or any of that.
They could do it
Because you have to,
They could do it on
but-
Streamlabs.
yeah. Well, David said we can do it on Streamlabs, but the other thing too is if anybody wants to donate, you can go to my website and do it. I know we can put a link here to do it that way. But yeah, I can't do super chats right now. Yeah, I know. So many rules, and the Indigos do not like stupid rules. Well, yeah, you're right. We don't like them, but we see rules, like when we see a rule, we like automatically want to break it. We have to hold ourselves back from breaking it just because it's a rule. Like, does that make sense? Like, we just want to break it just because it's a rule. Just to show you. No, we shouldn't have this rule. It's
Wait,
stupid.
all y'all like setting rules in the first place. That's contradictory already.
What'd you say?
I said all y'all like to make rules in the first place. What you
Say
mean?
that again. For some reason,
I
I'm
said,
sorry. You.
I said
I didn't hear what you said.
I said all of y'all like to make rules in the first place.
All right. Yeah, I'll take that.
So I'm like,
Okay. Well, then maybe it's that the rules are stupid. Like I said, Indigos don't like stupid rules because they're stupid. Maybe if they were smarter, we'd like it. Yeah, it skipped for me too, Amy.
no.
I don't think it's skipping anymore. Let me know if it's skipping. He's outnumbered.
That's why I'm chilling with my Izzy.
But he's a millennial. He knows how to handle, like, look how long he's lasted with me. Cause
It's fine.
he's really good about handling being outnumbered.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, just did that one time. Okay, great. So what I was gonna say before, right? I know. Is that so? I have this numerology article that I wrote, or a blog. I never know what to call it. Is it a blog or an article? anyway, it's in numerology, and so it has. I did one for your personal year, and then I did one for um, your birth year, your life path year, and so I figured since I haven't released those yet, because I was trying to get the full moon and the new moon scheduled out for the year, and then I would go ahead and release some numerology stuff on my website. I figured what I'd do today, if y'all want to, is everybody can figure out their life path number, and then from there we can figure out your year number, and then I can tell you guys the descriptions of them as if that's something that you guys like to do. So I figured we could do that, just kind of chill, make it a really chill thing. Yeah, Izzy, that soda, I haven't had one yet. You like the blackberry? Yeah,
I mean,
haven't had
technically it's called sparkling water or whatever, but
maybe that's why I haven't had it.
but I take beef with that though, because the can ones or like the bottle ones that come with like the actual like colored juice, it's like soda,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But they have some that are in glass where it will still say like mine's called sparkling blackberry,
Mhm.
right? Okay. They have the glass one that also says that, where it's like actually like purple the color, or it has it white, completely white, but it still says sparkling blackberry, right? So I made the mistake when I went. I was so excited because I was like, "Oh look, they have a clear version of the drink, right?"
Uh-huh.
And they came in a 4-pack, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool!" I got excited, happy. I'm like, "Oh yay!" I opens the top and I drinks it. Worst decision of my life. That was like, it wasn't like soda. That was like actual like weird like sparkling water. It tasted like watered down alcohol or some shit. Like, that was the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. And I was like, "What is this? Never again! How dare you!"
So it's not a soda. It's well,
I don't.
technically it's
I
a
don't.
soda because it's sparkling and fizzy, right?
It's a, I want to say the
Technically, it's a
cans.
soda.
The cans are like the actual, or like the actual colored juice ones
He's
are like
laughing
soda.
at you.
Cause it like, I mean, yeah, it has like no added sugar or like all that other shit. But I don't care about that. I just want to taste the taste, right?
Mhm.
But the clear one, unholy, evil, diabolical. Even it was disgusting. It's like
But
when,
if it's got a color in it, then it's okay.
if it got color, then it tastes fine. If it's clear,
Yeah.
uh.
Cindy says they are gross.
They're nasty.
Well, I drink two things. I drink coffee, and I drink Dr. Pepper, and that's basically what I drink.
Oh yeah, she does. Yes, she does.
It's weird because like people
Oh.
think because I don't eat meat or I don't eat much meat or whatever that I'm
Super healthy.
that I'm really healthy like that. I mean I am healthy, but um
Give her some.
I eat chips.
Mhm.
I love chips. I eat chips and I love Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a story for everybody.
Oh, what's offs and Diet Pepsi? That is
I don't know what offs is, but that's it. Cindy Lou, I have a story.
okay. Tell us a story.
All right, team, are you ready for a story? I have a story.
Oh my God, David's gonna tell us a story.
It is full of deception, betrayal, and yes. Okay, so, um, I was basically in a craving. I was like, "Ooh, I want some like juice, right?" I think I told you this
Uh-huh.
one before, Cindy. I think so.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Oh, I want some juice." And normally, when you're shopping online or like Uber eating or like Jamba Juice, right? So I was getting some Jamba Juice because I wanted Jamba Juice. So I'm like, okay. I saw a whole bunch of like everything orange on there was basically like mango, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, okay. So everything's either mango or orange. So whatever, right? So I was looking at the little shot bottles and I was like, oh, look, there's the wheatgrass one. And then I think it said something about like, it had like a little mango look to it. And I was like, oh, look, it's like a mango or maybe an orange one, right? And I was like,
Mhm.
I was actually going to read it and I'd be like, oh. But I was like, nah, it's orange. So it should be mango or orange. It's fine. I'll get two because there was two different ones, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. So I bought them. I didn't read the label.
Uh-huh.
So I took the wheatgrass one, and I was like, tastes like a lawnmower, but okay, that's fine. I'm used to it, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I'll taste the ugly one, tasting one, and then when I drink my mango, it's gonna taste so much better, and I'm gonna be like, oh, yes, you know, it's
Yeah.
gonna taste good. I was like hyped, excited. I opened that and I chugged that shot, like half of that shot. Oh my
Oh, yeah, I
God.
remember. You told me that. Yeah, I remember.
Oh my! I think I called you, and I'm like,
Didn't
I'm
didn't
dying.
you call me like
I
right
did,
away?
I
was gonna
did.
Say, I was on the phone when you were still like choking about it.
Oh my God! I chugged half that shit. It was like, it was the most spiciest thing. I'm like, this is it, mango. This is it,
Yeah.
mango. I checked, and it was ginger
It had
and
a lot of ginger
turmeric.
in it.
It was ginger, turmeric, and the cayenne pepper. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
It was good for him though. I'm glad he chugged it.
And so he's like, it's good for you. And I'm like, screw this shit.
Yeah, I was laughing.
And then she was
I was like,
laughing.
you got this. You got this. you
And
got
I'm
this."
like, so I'm like, well, if this one's the spicy, awful one, I still drank all of it. And I was like, oh my God. Ah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I had another one, right? Because I was like, oh, this one shouldn't be bad. If this was the awful one, then this one should be better. So I drank the other orange colored one. Oh no. It was pure turmeric with like pepper and some other crap. And I was like, what the hell? And so
Yeah, I
just
remember
cackling.
this.
She
I
cackled.
was dying.
She cackled.
Exactly.
She's like, it's good for you. And I'm like, I'm dying.
Exactly, Cindy. No more colds.
I was.
Exactly.
It was betrayal. See, this is the Scorpio coming out. It was betrayal. It was obscene.
Y'all hear the Scorpio coming out? He's talking about betrayal. Like the drink betrayed him.
It was betrayal. My trust in drinks have vanished. My innocent wholesomeness went pew.
Oh my god. Okay, now you're going too far.
No, because I was trusting the drinks. I was like, it can't hurt me. It's orange. Orange is
Amy says, I've
good."
never trusted your recommendations.
Yes, no. So yeah, that's my story. That's all. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I remember you called me. I was like, I was just about to say, weren't we on the phone?
Yeah,
Didn't you
we're
call
on the
me?
phone. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
I will say that to this day,
I thought it was funny.
I did develop a resistance to it because to this day I buy the little shots now for funds, and I'm just like, but okay.
But here it go.
Yeah, I haven't really got sick because of those two. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're good for you.
Yeah,
They're really good for
awful,
you.
and horrible, devious, but yes.
But they're good.
But I buy 5 more.
Your higher self has a sense of humor. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, story timed with David is over now.
Oh, okay. We're done.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where did you find them? Where did you find those David?
The first one were in Jamba Juice because they were like.
Oh, that's right.
Because Jamba Juice sells either like in a little cup, or they actually sell in like an actual plastic little bottle. I got the bottle ones.
That's right.
People get them a lot. When I went last time, they were all sold out, and they said they were been sold out for like weeks. Each time they get them, they buy them out.
They're good for you.
They also sell them at like grocery stores and stuff. I just get it on Amazon groceries, and I'm like, eh.
You can just make your own.
Yeah, that's what the one lady at the thing told me. She was like, wait,
Yeah,
can...
you just put some ginger. I mean, you either can extract the ginger properties out of that, or just take some ginger, cut it up, take some turmeric, and then a little bit of water.
Yo.
And, or ice, whichever you want to do.
Danny,
and then you've got the ninja, so just ninja that stuff up, and then strain it if you want.
Hold on, wait a minute. Danny, yes, the carrot one is bomb. Oh my god. The carrot one, yes. What the hell's it called? Carrot and I forgot what it's called, but yeah, that carrot drink from Jamba, holy shit. But Cindy Lou.
What?
But I remember the lady at the grocery store. She told me that if you do something, like she said, if you cook it for a while or something, basically it makes ginger
Well,
not
that's what I
spicy
mean by
anymore.
extract it. Yeah.
But
If
she was
you wanna
like,
just extract the properties. Like that's what I would do, and then I would make a juice out of it. Like
Yep.
I have turmeric and I have ginger that's already extracted.
You're gonna
And then
share,
just put
right?
it in. Yeah, just put it in some ice and then put it in the blender. But mine's extracted with alcohol, so. But if you didn't want to use alcohol, you can use water.
Well, that's fine, but it's more like it's not spicy though, right?
No, no, it's not as spicy.
Not because I can't handle it. I was more curious because the lady said that if you cook it, it's not as spicy anymore. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Ooh, lavender. I like lavender.
You gotta be sure and put pepper in it though.
Oh yeah.
The pepper is what helps you digest.
That's why I say, Cindy Lou, you make it. Here you go.
Right. The lavender with honey. Yeah.
Here's the trick, everybody. You want Cindy Lou to make something for you? Give her the ingredients and give her a big cold brew. A Starbucks.
And then I'll cook for
And
you.
then she'll do it. She'll look at you sideways like, excuse me? And she's like, okay.
The ginger is what's spicy, right? The ginger is what makes it spicy. But the pepper you need actually to be able to digest the turmeric.
Why? It's so spicy.
Because that's just the way it goes in our system. That reminds me in the last live when we were talking about, I was about to say dandelion. Somebody must need dandelion. Why am I saying dandelion?
Daffodils.
When we were talking about the lemon balm,
Uh-huh.
Lorna made a good point, to say that if you have thyroid disease, don't take lemon balm. And my advice would be, if you're on any other medication, or seeing a doctor, it's a good idea to tell your doctor that that you're taking these herbs, that you're taking herbs. Yeah. That's probably the best. Thyroid is a little bit iffy. Thyroid issues are a little bit tricky because they can't have a lot of the properties that you extract the plants with. So they can't take them. Like my cousin has thyroid issues, and I'm trying to find a medium that I could extract the plant properties from. So. Oh, did you just buy dandelion? Yeah, I was wondering why I said dandelion. Dandelion's in my head. Dandelion's good for you, and it also is a good herb, but it's good for your kidneys. It's good to help. But let me say this: if you begin to take some dandelion, for everyone, if you're gonna take dandelion or anything that's going to start healing your kidney and your liver, your kidney, when you begin to take the dandelion, you may become irritated. And that's because you're healing, because all our toxicities, all our anger goes into our liver and our kidney. And so when you begin to heal those things, when you begin to put something like dandelion in there, I've found with clients that they can get really irritated easily for no reason, and they'll come to me and say, I don't know why I've been this way, and it's because you're healing those parts of you. The dandelion is going in there and healing that, so all that anger's got to come out, all that toxicity has to come out. So just be aware. What I tell everybody is, if you're going to start a regimen of dandelion, just let everybody know, hey, if I'm short with you, just know that, I'm taking some herbs, to heal myself, and I may become irritated, or if I'm short with you, I'm really sorry, or, if you see that I'm kind of off, it doesn't last long, but it does happen. Susan said, liquid dulce, iodine. is something I'm taking for my thyroid. Yeah. So, do you have hyper or hypo? Thyroid issues are very tricky. I like to work with the doctors of my clients, so I will be very open with the doctor, and the doctor will work with us. That way, we can do what we need to do with the herbs without affecting those medications or their treatment. Yeah. And is getting surgery this coming week. My dad left to Mexico to see her before surgery. Oh, I'm so sorry, Danny. Yeah, I've noticed that there's a big issue, especially here in Texas, with thyroid issues. Um, but that's just because I'm here. It may be everywhere, but I'm seeing a lot of thyroid issues, people with thyroid issues. And thyroid's a tricky one because again, they can't have the too much honey, they can't have the alcohol, they can't have the butter, they can't have the like there's a lot that
Why?
they
What
can't
happens?
have. It affects them depending on whether they're hyper or hypo and depending on their medications.
What's like
So it's
a
complicated. It's complicated. It's really complicated. So
uh,
I'm trying to find like the best medium that I've found is just to make the tea out of it. So yeah, so thyroid is because of there's a couple of reasons, and it again it depends on if it's hyper or hypo. Um, and let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna look at my book real quick because I can't remember.
oh, posting on the
Uh,
book.
well, because I can't remember for hypo and hyper. Yeah, so with thyroid problems, it's because, I mean, the stress can bring it on because, of course, stress brings on a lot, but it has to do with fear. So, energetically, when your thyroid is an issue, it has to do with fear of not being heard, fear of not saying what you really need to say, fear of um, not being seen, for who you are. Yeah, I mean it could be that too. But again, why do you have the calcium buildup, right? I like to get to the root cause. Like why is that happening? Um and then fear of like when you have something important to say that it's not getting recognized, So basically it's fear. Um Yeah, fear of not having something important to say or not being heard of something important that you want to say. Or and again, saying is communicating. So to me, communicating that in any way, right? So, yeah, it has to do with your throat chakra. It does. And uh with herbs, with quantum healing, when we do quantum healing hypnosis, that works. I've seen, man, if I could just show y'all. I mean, when we go to the private sessions, I'll divulge stuff that's happening, but I can't say that like publicly like that, especially on a platform like this. Um, yeah, because they're so strict. Um, but there's some amazing things that go on. There's some amazing things that happen. But yeah, that kind of makes sense with the thyroid issue of everybody being in fear and not being a fear of not being heard, fear of not, and think about how the world is right now. Hold on a second, sorry. My throat chakra is messing with me now. I had to cough.
Ho ho.
Yeah, but so because now that I'm thinking about it, like now that I'm thinking about all the thyroid issues, the people with the thyroid issues, And if you think about what's going on in the world, like you feel like you're not going to be heard, and like there's like you're trying to do something and you can't. Like it's like you said, your aunt is very sweet, um, and you have to take this hard. Some people have to take this hard stance, and that you know some of them don't know how to do that, right? And it's like the world. It's like we're all screaming and we're all trying to say what needs to be done, and it's like it's fallen on deaf ears, you know. Wherever you are in the world, you know, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Japan, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in Asia, whether you're in the Americas, North and South, wherever you are, it's all happening. Like we're yelling and we're screaming and we're saying this is how we can like maybe help fix this. This is what we need. This is what we want. And we see that these leaders are not paying attention. It's like it's falling on deaf ears. So I can understand the frustration. Um, and maybe that's why that's been kicking up. Maybe that's why that thyroid has been kicking up for a lot of people. So, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing if we go back to the basics about why these things are happening to you. Why do you have the disease? Why are you having that ache and pain? Why are you having that, right? Absolutely, Danny. We can send her some light now, you know. So Susan, you saying it's underperforming, so it's hypo. You said your thyroid is underperforming, so it's hypo. Hmm. Yeah, the mind is a powerful thing, isn't it? Well, our bodies are very powerful, and that's the thing is our body is trying to tell us something. Your body is talking to you. Like when somebody comes to me and says, I have this, or this is going on, or whatever is going on, I immediately start hearing from your body. Like your body's having a conversation with me. It's trying to tell me, it's trying to tell you, but you're not listening to it. You're not understanding it, right? And so it's trying to tell you that when you have an ache, when you have a pain, when you have something, and eventually disease, it's trying to tell you something. Your body is trying to tell you, I've had enough, I can't do this anymore, and we need to resolve this, you know? And like I said, I don't heal, you heal yourself. I can help move the energy, I can help you understand where your brain understands and your subconscious understands, and you absolutely put yourself back in line and heal yourself. And we can do that through hypnosis. Um, but sometimes we can just do that with you talking to me, you know, um, like through mediumship, you know. And this is what I found. The reason I started incorporating herbs into my practice is because even though we put you under and you get the answers and you realign, if you still have that habit, right? So even though once you see, oh, this is why I'm having this problem, okay, I'm aligning, my higher self has healed it, I'm good. You still have the habit if that situation comes back, or if that person triggers you again, or if that, you know, you need to put your new way of thinking into practice. And so what I've learned in my practice is let's use these herbs until that thing that you know now becomes a habit and your old habit isn't there anymore. So let's until we can practice enough that you won't bring that that thing that's wrong with you. If you will, so you don't bring that back, let's use the herbs to get you through until that becomes your habit. Does that make sense to you guys? Woo, my throat chakra's really like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I want to say what I want to say and I can't say it. Because I can't say it because I'm on YouTube. I can't say it.
Oh boy. Prime example.
Yeah, exactly. So my throat chakra is like, ugh, ugh. Yeah, so I found that, herbs, because this is the thing with herbs, it's different than Western medicine. Herbs, you're not going to take them forever. You're going to take them until you don't need them. And you'll come to a place where you don't need them, right? Or you won't need it for that particular whatever that is, right? So they're not meant like Western medicine, who wants to keep you coming back, like big pharma wants to keep you coming back to buy more every month, buy more, buy more, buy more, and they have never said that they were going to heal you. They never said that. I've never heard a doctor say that, and I worked with doctors for 20 years. Never heard a doctor say they were going to heal them. They're going to patch them up. They're going to patch us up. I'm not saying anything bad about doctors. I love doctors. I worked with them. They've got their hands tied behind their back. But herbs are different. And like I said, I think we need Western medicine. I think it's very good for critical care. I think it's very good for when you're close to death, right? Yeah, that's the thing. She says it's crazy. With every med is a side effect. Exactly. My naturopath doctor tested me for DUSA and I needed it. Not sure what the thyroid is doing. Fear does fit. Moved twice in 2022. Job change and financial instability is not a good time for trauma. Yeah. And here's the thing, Susan, a lot of people are going through the financial instability. A lot of people have had their world upside down. I mean, look at me. I had to move here to Texas, right? And I'm trying to get back over that way. Like, everybody is going, I won't say everybody, but a majority of the people are having some sort of finances and financial instability. And I don't even want to talk about that because it really, ask David, it makes me angry. It just,
Yes, it gets mad.
angry. I do. I get really, really mad. I have never, I'll say one thing and then I won't talk about it. I have never, since I was little, I have never understood, still don't. And you know me, I'm a student. I study. I try to figure it out. I see patterns, right? But I have never understood why every human being does not have food that they can eat and a roof over their head and basic stability. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I remember talking to my parents when I was really young and looking out the car and seeing homes that were empty and saying to them, why can't the people that live on the street move into the home? I've never gotten it. I've never understood. Like, do I understand capitalism? Yes, I understand all that BS, whatever. I just don't understand how. I just don't understand. I think we're so smart, we're so advanced, we're so compassionate and caring. Why have we not figured this out? It angers me. It angers me. So that's all I'll say about it, because then I'm gonna get angry.
She's already starting to get mad.
I just don't get it. I just don't. I mean, if you think about it, for me, I was in the 15th century and we were able to keep our village protected and everybody had food and everybody had shelter and everybody had it. Like, and that was the 15th century. So come on. I,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. So I am sorry that we're all having to go through this. I'm sorry that people are feeling insecure. I'm really sorry. But we can do this. We're going to do this. Why is that? Because they work together? Why is what? Do you know what she's saying, David?
Saying like why is it that that the village was able to like care for one another? It's like, well, because they work together? Question mark. You know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because we had to go do the things that we had to go do, you know. Were you here? You were here, Cindy, when I was talking about it last night. Like, we were for hire. Like, we made a lot of money. We made a lot of money. But we were good at our jobs and we did a lot of things that were probably not so nice. But we did it for our people. We did it for our families and our friends and our village people. It should be something to tell our kids today. This was 100 years ago. But now we're able to provide shelter and food and all the essential. Right, exactly. Exactly, Amy. We're gonna get to that. So Amy and Tat and everybody else that's been with me for a long time. The compassion, yeah. Um, do you guys remember me talking? I don't know if it was on Periscope or if it was on YouTube. I don't even know how many years ago. How many years ago was Periscope? Anyway, do you guys remember me talking about we were going to come to a place? Because I think people kept seeing what do we. Maybe we'd gotten to a discussion about what do I see for the future, and I talked about me seeing. I said I see small groups of
Oh yeah.
people like the older days, but really small groups of people. And then and then I saw it even more intricate than that. Like I saw that people were helping each other in small groups, and then they would like barter. Yeah, 2018. I can't remember if it was on Periscope or YouTube. Because if it's on YouTube, we still have it. I still have the footage, but if it's on Periscope, we don't have it. But I remember saying, like I've seen that for a long time, that we're going to go into these smaller groups. That's kind of where we're going, and where we're going to live off the land more. I'd said this way back then. Like that's where I see us going, is, and then one small group would be bartering with the other small group, where and then everybody would be very resourceful, have their own thing, like say in the north they can grow things that they can't grow in the south, and in the south they can grow things that they can't grow in the north, and then they barter. Like I've seen that for a long time, and I said that a long time ago. Yeah, growing with seeds, not just that, but not just the growing, but like um the medicine people, the scientists, the like everybody has their own sort of gifts, and it seemed to me when I saw this, when they gave me that information, because I saw it when I was like, remember that year that I meditated and wrote that book. I saw it. They showed me where um, like-minded people gathered in groups, and they made their families. Like they became a group. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, like trading goods. Yeah. Like trading goods and services, like maybe you have somebody that knows this sort of carpentry, but this other person does not know architecture or whatever. It's everybody had their own thing. It was on Periscope. I just had a flash of it. Yeah, I remember saying that way back then. That's where I saw it, and it seems to be coming true. I mean, that's kind of, we're seeing like people starting to live off the land more, people going off grid, people wanting to start communities, which is all good. This is what I saw, because that's where we're moving to. But like everything when you're birthing something new, it's a birth, right? And so there's growing pains and there's chaos and there's like all of that. Yeah, creating sustainable environment. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a wonderful idea, but you know, I look at some people and say that, and they look at me like I'm crazy, which
Mhm.
is not a look that's not. Uh, that's a normal thing for me all my life. Is people look at me like I'm crazy, or they could, you know, they can look at me like I'm crazy.
Mhm.
But yeah, I get that same. I think maybe nowadays they don't look at me that way so much anymore, but remember back then they did. Probably in the last, maybe in the last year I haven't gotten that look, but before then, if I mentioned anything like that, not with you guys, but just in my life, people would just look at me like, "There's no way. There's no way. How do you expect to, da da da? How do you expect to live this way? How do you expect to do this?" And I'm like, I don't know. I just know that that's the way we're going. Uh, I would like for everybody to figure it out because, like I said, I don't understand. I don't understand why not everybody has food. I don't understand why not everybody has, like, you have a basic right to have food. And it's not like God, the universe, yourself, you are God, has not provided it on this earth. It's here. So why can't everybody have it? I don't understand. And shelter. We should all have shelter. All. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, people living more in groups as certain cultures do. Yes. And we're gonna kind of, that was the only way I could describe it back then, was I was saying we're gonna go back to that. I kept saying we're gonna go back to that, like those groups, those villages, those small, and by small, you know, there wasn't like a number of, you know, small could be 50, small could be 100, small could be 300, small could be 1,000. I don't know. It's just gonna be smaller. It's gonna be smaller groups. That's where we're going. And that's why we're here to help with that. We're moving in that direction, you know. What are your thoughts on the UFO situation being presented by government? Not trying to bring up oh, you can bring it up. Pluto and Aqua, yes, exactly. Pluto is very humanitarian. So, Amy, I'm glad that you asked, and you guys can bring up touchy situations. If I feel like I can't answer it because of YouTube, then I'll let you guys know. But as far as the UFOs, I mean, you guys know I've always believed in that. You guys know I know that. I mean, I talk to beings all the time. But this is what I told David, because David and I were talking about it the other day, and he said, do you think it's Project Bluebeam, or do you think it's like real, or do you think it's, you know, whatever? And I said, when I go into that energy, this is what I feel. This is just my opinion. This is what I feel when I go into this energy. I feel like maybe some of the powers that be, and you guys know who I'm talking about, maybe they were trying to start something, and then the real beings came and interfered. Does that make sense to you guys? I'm trying to be coding. I'm trying to code it right. I'm trying to say it where you guys understand. Does that make sense to everybody, David?
Mhm.
Like, I feel like they wanted to start something, and then I feel like the beings, or the UFOs, or the beings that are overlooking, actually interfered. And then, so basically it's both, if that makes any sense. So I feel like maybe in the beginning it wasn't real. It was a narrative that they were giving us. It was like something that they were going to try to start. And then I feel like the other beings came in and stopped it and did something. And now they're interfering. Now they're intercepting. And now, again, this is my opinion. Now they're really having to deal with that.
You
Does
know
that
what
make
I?
sense?
You know how I saw it in my head? Like,
What?
I saw it like someone goes outside and like, look, we see that, look at that, look at that, and then everyone's like, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, whatever. And the person going like, hit, like, oh my,
Right.
like I know that's scary, huh? And then all of a sudden something in the background goes whoosh, and you're like, wait,
Like the real thing comes.
and you're like,
wait, I
you're
didn't.
like, we're like, what the hell?
Exactly. Like that. That's
You're
what
like,
I feel happened. Yeah,
That's
that's
when
what I feel
the-
happened.
That's when the laugh goes from heh to heh, huh.
That's what I think they're doing right now. Like the powers to be are like, oh wait, well I can't cuss, but oh crap, right?
Why can't you cuss? I cuss all the time.
I know, but I just don't want to.
Mm.
But I feel like that. I feel like now the powers that be are like, oh crap, and they're really having to deal with this now.
Mm.
And here's the thing: it's not like they don't know. I don't know if they don't know them, but they don't. They know that there are other things going on. They know that there are other beings. Thank crap. Yeah, exactly. They know. But again, what do they know? And which ones are they dealing with? And that's the thing, is maybe they're dealing with ones they weren't going to be dealing with before. Maybe they're dealing with some that they hadn't dealt with before, and that's what's scaring them, because they're scared now. I mean, not everybody, every one of them in the big organization is scared, because somebody knows somebody. Somebody knows something, but... like, who was it, the guy that was interviewed that said, you know, lock your doors? Like, you know, like, are they really going to tell him? No, they're not going to tell him. But there are other people that kind of know what's going on. I don't even know who that guy is. Yeah, the one that said lock your doors. Yeah, he's probably scared. Because they haven't told him the whole story.
I mean,
But
I
we
would
kind of
say-
know that there's other beings. We kind of know that there's UFOs. Like, it's not crazy. Like, we were talking about this when? In 2016, 2015, 2018. And I told you they were real. I told you they're here. I told you they've been here. I told you I've seen them. I mean, we've talked about all of that. I know there's a lot of people that haven't. Hey, Sandy, how are you? I know we've talked about all of that, but, you know, that wasn't a, you know, back then people weren't talking about it. People thought you were, you know, they wanted to believe, but they weren't sure to believe. And now the governments are coming out with it. Now we have organizations coming out with it. And it's like, yeah, we kind of already knew that. We've known for a long time. For sure, the universe has our back. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. That's why they started the Mars Project. A friend I know was talking about it, and he works for them in Santiago. Oh, interesting, Cindy. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that Mars Project. Are you talking about with Elon or without Elon? Cindy.
That'd be a very fun.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
That's a.
That's a whole other story. Oh, without him. Okay, good. Yeah, then that Mars Project. Yes. That's awesome. I want us to go on another planet, but I don't know that we're going to. But I want us to go on another planet. I just don't see it right now. I haven't seen it for a while. I feel like we need to... I feel like our energy needs to be here. Like, there's no... We don't need to, like, leave here and go find someplace else. We need to be here, and we need to fix what we have. And we need to take care of Mother Earth. You know, I feel like that... Yeah, I don't see it yet. I just don't see it yet. But I want us to. I really want us to. Like David, was your that life that you were telling me about was that Mars?
Which one? There is one.
There was one where you went to Mars, right?
That wasn't fun though.
No, but I remember I was like, I knew it. I knew he was from Mars. I knew it. I've always known he was from Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we signed up for the course correction for this world. Exactly. Exactly. Like, will humanity ever leave here? Sure, but I don't think. I want us to. I want us to in my lifetime, but I don't see where we will.
I don't think people are ready for.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, I just feel like we didn't come here to do that. We came here to fix this, or help heal this, or help get this to a better place, you know. So, any other questions before we start the numerology stuff? Give everybody a second. Well, that's a thing to be talking about on a Saturday afternoon.
It's too lazy day for such thinking.
I know. I can't help it.
The brain
Every
is not
time I
thinking
talk,
right
now.
But
But that's just our group. We just go deep. We just do. I mean, we can't help who we are. Remember, if we gotta shine, shine. If you gotta upset people, upset them. Whatever, do it.
But can we shine and upset with drinks?
Yeah, you can shine and upset with drinks. I know. I do too. I love these topics, Danny. All right, so does everybody know? Rhiannon!
A wild card message? I got you. You ready? You ready for the wild card message? All right, here's the wild card message.
David.
Pizza. Pineapple or no pineapple? Go. There's your wild card message.
No pineapple. No pineapple.
There's your wild card. I'll stir shit up.
David?
What? She asked, I answered.
So here's the deal. For those of you, Cindi said pineapple. Yes, pineapple. Yes, pineapple. It's weird. You know, you guys know wow. I don't eat meat
everybody's
much,
saying
but then
pineapple.
all of a sudden, if I'm gonna eat pineapple on my pizza, then I have to have ham or Canadian bacon, basically.
I raised my eyebrow.
That would be the only time that I would want the meat on the pizza is if I have the pineapple.
Oh wow! Everybody said
pineapple. So usually I don't say pineapple. Usually I say no pineapple.
Well, Cindy Lou, they usually put ham on pineapple pizza. I have yet to see a pizza that does not have ham or some sort of meat with.
Well, see, that tells you I don't ever order that. Like I just usually order mozzarella.
I know. I have to egg her on. I'm like, hey, Cindy Lou. I remember I'll be like, Cindy Lou, let's get some pizza. She's like, maybe.
No, and only at my favorite pizza place.
I'm like, oh my god, just get it.
Only from like a real Italian pizza place, a real Italian restaurant actually. I'm really particular about pizza. Really particular about it. David will eat any kind of pizza. He loves pizza, but I'm not that way.
I saw some fish pizza looking thing and I was like, what the hell
No,
is that?
I mean like you're good with like really bready pizza and really like you're okay with just frozen pizza and I'm not that way. You're okay with like what is that thing? What's your favorite one?
The bagel bites?
No, that pizza place where you can get it in 5 minutes.
That's a lot of places, Cindy. I like Little Caesars and Pizza Hut.
Little Caesars, like he'll get little. He's okay. He's fine with Little Caesars. I'm like,
I have a beef.
No,
with
I think I need
Caesars,
Napolitano, and I need like my pizza really thin. I need it to have like prosciutto on it, and I need like I'm really particular. I don't need a lot of sauce. I need it to be like real Italian and not American style. I need it Italian style. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm just really particular
Ooh.
about pizza. I don't
Okay.
know why?
All right, team. Here's a make it or break it. We could either be friends or we're not friends. All right, question.
Oh my gosh, why are you trying to not be their friend? You said this last night too.
That's how I tease people. Okay. Okay. All right, team. What is
Yeah,
your favorite snack?
pesto sauce. That's awesome, Susan. I like that too. Goat cheese and lots of olives. Yes, yes. Perfect.
Favorite snacks.
What's your favorite snacks?
Aha.
Were you Italian? Not so far, no. But I did work with the Italians in that life that I was telling you about. It was basically France
And belly.
and the English. It was the French and the English and the Spanish in that life. But there were Italians in there too. So I mean, these were countries. I remember. But maybe I was Italian. I just that one hasn't come up yet. That life has not come up yet. So if I was Italian, but I learned Italian easy. I resonate a lot with Italian, but I resonate a lot with Japan too, with Japanese. Greece, Spanish. Nice, you had OG Italian food. You guys already made me crave Jamba Juice. I haven't been to a true place in years, and I just spent like 25. Oh my god.
For juice.
For juice.
For juice. The Jamba Juice. Oh, ooh, Jamba. Oh. Oh, Jamba Juice. That carrot juice. I'm gonna find out what that carrot juice is called.
Okay, so what's your
Mm.
favorite snack, David? What's your favorite snack?
That wasn't the question.
Oh, what was the question?
No, I am not part of this question.
Oh, you want. So, Danny says, I like Jello and Mandarin oranges.
Okay.
So, do you like the Mandarin oranges in the Jello, or just the Jello and then Mandarin oranges?
Or what about a mandarin orange jello? Ah, mind blown. I wonder how that would taste, actually.
Probably good.
That sounds like a good jello,
Yeah, I like Jello.
actually. Okay. Wait, what is this called? Hold up, I look it
Okay,
up.
so Danny likes Jello and Mandarin oranges.
Okay.
Anybody else want to say their snacks?
Why did I look up? That's my Jamba with my Uber Eats.
I have that Gemini side, so I like snacks.
Nah, I got Cindy's.
I'll get a snack and then I'll eat it for like a year and then I'll switch to something else, or I'll eat it for 6 months and I'll switch to something else.
Cindy's easy. Anything that's candy, nothing bread.
Yeah, I'm not a bready person.
So don't give her desserts. Give her candy.
No, I like some desserts, like
Oh, everybody.
like creme brulee. I like anything
Uh-huh.
like custardy. Yeah, stuffed mini peppers with feta cheese and spicy herb. Oh, that sounds good too. Smoked almonds. I like those. I like that.
Everybody, I found out what it's called. It's called an orange carrot twist.
Oh, okay.
A Jamba Juice.
I love Crostini's.
What
With,
the hell?
know-
$12.78 for a Jamba Juice?
Well, that's what she just said. She spent $25.
Oh my god! It's $20. It's like $2 more for a medium. What? That's like 13. What the heck? Oh hell nah.
With dip or no dip.
That's crazy. Well, maybe it's cheaper in store. Online, I could see it be more expensive. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Gonna order with Jamba Juice. Smoked almonds.
I like smoked almonds.
I don't think I've ever tried that. At least I need to see a picture of it.
It's just almonds that have. I think you've had them.
I have.
Maybe not. He used to be really particular. Like, you couldn't get him to eat anything outside of his norm.
Uh huh.
I'm a foodie. I gotta know. Right? No, I hear you, Danny.
Stuffed mini peppers with feta cheese and spicy herbs. Ooh, that kind of sounds like a Mexican dish. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, there's lots of stuff I like to snack.
Stuffed olives with almonds. Olives?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It just kind of depends. Like, do I want Spanish? Do I want Mexican? Do I want Chinese? Do I want Japanese? Do I want Italian? Do I want like do I want Indian? Like I have like do I want Pakistani? Like it depends on what I feel like, and then I'll. So I usually go with that. Like okay, what do I feel like? What country do I feel like? And then I'll go down from there. Okay, then I want this kind of snack.
But that sounds more like food, not a snack. A snack is like a quick, like, ham.
What's that's how I eat. I eat just like little snacks. That's kind of
No,
what I eat.
the one thing I've seen you not get too overcomplicated about, you're like, I want it is a Sun Pop chips.
I do like chips.
Those would be like, ooh.
Well, that's
Boom.
like when my brain can't decide because my Gemini side comes out and I can't decide what I want, then I just revert to chips.
See, that's what snacks are.
That's like okay, I don't have to think about it.
The
It's
other
just
stuff's
chips.
more like a food, an appetizer. You're making it sound
But
like.
those are snacks.
But snaps are not so complicated. It's just a quick, easy
Danny
ham.
for peppers, no dip,
Ham.
feta crimple, grated parm, and herbs baked. That sounds good. Yeah, that's reminding me of the fig and feta.
Oh, I want a fig. I
Or
want a
fig, I'm
guava.
sorry, fig and goat cheese with some honey over it, baked. Yeah, that sounds good too.
Wait, I has a
And an
Starbucks.
almond on there.
Oh, I'll be right back. I has a Starbucks I forgot. An extra in the freezer.
In your fridge.
Yeah. I can still hear, but be right back.
Okay. So now that we've got that out of the way, does everybody know how to get their life path number? Does anybody need to know how to get their life path number? So basically with your life path number, you take all the digits, and then you break them down to a single number. So use your month, your birthday date, then your month, and then your year that you were born. And then you so like for me it's May, so 05 would be 5, and then 31st would be 3 plus 1 is 4. And then the year, which is 1969 for me, and then you break the 1 and the 9, the 1 and the 9, and then the 6 and the 9, right? So it's 1, 9, 10, and then 9, 19, 25, that's 2 and 5 would be 7. So then you have 7, 5, 7, 5, and 4, right? Right? Is that how we did it? I mean, I already know my life path number 7, so 7,
I just looked
5,
it up online.
and 4, 9, 16. So it comes out to be 16. 7, 5, and 4 come out to be 16. And then you add the 1 and the 6 to make it a 7. So my life path is a 7. Yes. So if yours is 30, then it would be a 3. The only ones you don't reduce are 11, 22, and 33. Because those are master numbers. But everything else you reduce to a single digit.
What would you did if you did?
Okay. Yeah. So Susan's a 4. Danny's a 5. So let me write this down. Susan's a 4. Danny's 5. And David, what are you?
I check right now.
And Amy, are you a 3? You're a 3. Okay.
It says that that's a lot of. I was lazy, so I just looked it up online.
Okay. Well, either way, if you want to look it up online, it's fine. As long as you give me the life path.
Life path is a 10 or a 1.
It's a 1. So David is a 1. I think I knew that about you.
Let's go.
Cat. So who are we missing? What about Rhiannon? What's Rhiannon and then Cindi? Wait, I got yours, Cindi, right? No, I didn't get yours yet. Did I get yours? No, I didn't. So I need Cindy's. I need Rhiannon's.
Oh, I messed up.
Oh, Laura! I didn't realize Laura was here.
Hmm?
I was thinking about you the other day because I was like, I have not seen her on a live yet. Laura, what's yours?
Oh yeah. Laura.
I know, I haven't seen you in a while.
Laura.
Okay, so, wow, yours is 1111. So,
That's a lot of ones.
Cindy's is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5? Is that 5? 11. Yeah, 4, 5. And then, so it's 4, and then 19.
While Cindy's doing that, you guys, I fucked up.
10,
I had
17.
I got to my drink and I forgot it was in the
8.
freezer. And now it's frozen. I'm like, damn it. Now I gotta wait for it to thaw.
Wow.
I had an extra Starbucks, but I forgot to put it in the freezer to make it colder.
So,
Aw.
Cindi, you're a 3. So you're like Amy.
Amy.
So Cindy's a 3. Cindy Carlson's a 3.
Mhm.
And then Rhiannon is a, so where's 4? So Rhiannon's a 2, Cindy's a 3, David's a 1, Amy's a 3, Danny's a 5, Susan's a 4, and I'm a 7. Okay. Did I get everybody? Am I missing anybody? Oh, Laura.
Hey,
It's
Laura.
Laura, if you give me your birthday, then I'll...
She did.
Oh, she did. Sorry.
Damn.
7 and 5 is 12. That's 3. And then 96. Oh, 1986. Okay, so 1986. That's 3.
Hmm.
So that's 3. 10, 18.
Math. Too much thinking
Right.
on a Saturday. Oh.
4, 6, and 3. So, oh. Laura, you're a 9. Wow. So Laura's a 9. And then Susan, I thought you were a 4, but maybe I got it wrong. Okay, so you're 9 and 4 is 13. That's 4. And then 4, and then 1962. That's 10, 16, 7, 8, 9. That's 13. Yeah, you're a 4. Yeah, you're a 4. Rhiannon, I have you at a 2. Did I get your birthday wrong? What's your birthday again? 1/30/1992. I'll do it again. So 1 and 3 is 4. That's 4. And then 1982, that's 10. And then 1 and 9 is 10, so that's 20. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add the 4. You're correct.
Poop.
You're a 6. So yeah, you're a 6. Okay.
9.
2, 3. Yeah, you're a 6. Okay, I think we have everybody now. Yeah, Laura, well, I know you're... Oh, Melissa, hey. So, of course, here comes the Aquarius. All late. So, what it was, 2 is 4. And then... 1980.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. Which will?
Okay, so Melissa.
Why does this person...
10,
They're familiar
8,
to
so
me.
you're a 9, 4, 13. So you're a 4. You're a 4, Melissa? You're a 4. Yeah, thanks, Amy. And then, which will?
Sounds familiar.
I know, I haven't seen you in a long time. Let's
I
see.
read that name somewhere.
So it's 5 and 7 is 12, that's 3. And then 1962. That's 8 and 10, so that's 9 and 3. So you're a 3. So which? You're a 3. Or which is a 3. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read off. I know, long time. So I'm gonna read off what I wrote about each of these. This is your year path, your personal. What am I trying to say here?
Life path.
Sorry, your life path, because then we're gonna go into your year path. But this is a little bit of what I wrote down for your life path. And hold on a second. Let me put the screen where I can see it. So I'm going to give you a little description of your life path depending on your number. This is something that's I'm going to release this blog. I'm going to release on my website, but I figured it'd be cool to do it today. So yours is 21, said 11 because I thought you didn't break down 11. No, when it's the equal, so when it's the sum. So the sum, if it comes out to 11, 22, or 33, then you don't break that down. But in the formula, when you're doing it, then you can break it down, if that's what you meant, Tat. You can give me your birthday and I can see what it is. Or Amy's good at it. Oh, so your sum is 11. Okay. So you're an 11. Let's see. So Tat's an 11. I'll write this down. Do I have 11 on here? Please tell me I wrote 11 down. Yes, I did. I don't even know why I doubt myself.
Because you're Cindi Lou.
Okay. So, we'll go with David. He's 1. So this is your life path number. So, I'm sure you guys know about numerology. Your life path number is sort of the energy that you have and the way that you express yourself in this life. And so sometimes it's more of what you want to be, sometimes it's who you already are, but it's that sort of vibration or harmonics or sort of energy that you have, right? Okay, so one, and I think in my article, if I did it correctly, I'm gonna tell you like what's good about it and what you kind of need to work on with it. Okay, so for David, because he's the life path one, I wrote life path number one is associated with independence, ambition, and leadership. Those with the life path of number one tend to be confident, self assured, and driven, with a strong desire to succeed and achieve their goal. They often have a natural ability to take charge and lead others and are comfortable making decisions and taking risks. In terms of energy, those with the life path number one are often described as dynamic and energetic, with a strong sense of purpose and direction. They tend to be proactive and decisive and are not afraid to take the initiative to get things done. As a life path one, you may encounter challenges related to your independence and strong-willed nature. Yeah, you do that. You may struggle with taking direction from others and may prefer to do things on your own way. This can sometimes lead to conflict with authority figures or those in positions of power.
Cindi.
Yes, we know this already. You may also struggle with the balance between being a leader and being a team player, as you may feel the need to take charge and be in control. It is important to remember to listen to others and consider their perspective, which you're learning. You're doing better. Even if you ultimately make your own decision. It can also be helpful to seek out opportunities to learn from those who have more experience or expertise in a particular area. With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use unique qualities to your advantage. And then I have some famous people that are a life path one, is like Barack Obama, Abraham Lincoln, and Albert Einstein, right? David is the boss, exactly. Okay, and then life path two. Didn't we have a two? I know we have a couple of threes.
Someone said
we have
two.
3 threes.
That's fine. Free people that watch replay.
Yeah, so twos. Well, I'm not gonna say all of them, but those people that are watching the replay, you can go. I'm gonna release this on my website, so you guys can go download my calendar, and you'll have all this information there. So threes are Amy, Cindi, and Witch. Right? Yeah. Amy, Cindi, and Witch. Because Tat's an 11. So Amy, Cindi, Witch, and then David was the 1. So life path 3. Are you guys ready? No, you're an 11. And that makes sense, as an 11 would be like, I thought I was, yeah. No, you're an 11. So a life path 3. So life path number 3 is associated with creativity, self-expression, and social interaction. Those with the life path number of 3 tend to be creative, artistic, and expressive, with a natural ability to communicate and connect with others. They often excel at social activities and thrive in social settings, and are known for their ability to bring joy and laughter to those around them. This is true, that is true about you, Amy. In terms of energy, those with the life path number of 3 are often described as energetic, fun-loving, and lively, with a positive and optimistic outlook. That's so funny, because I'm thinking about, like, whenever Amy and I have a reading together, like, we have to talk for 30 minutes before we're so excited, because she's just that friendly in that way. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. That's funny. Okay, so my path 3, they often excel at social activities. They are known for their ability to bring joy and laughter to others around them. In terms of energy, those with the Life Path 3 are often described as energetic, fun, I said that already, and lively with a positive and optimistic outlook. Yes, that's totally her. And then I also wrote, you may encounter challenges related to your creative and expressive nature. You may struggle with finding a sense of stability and structure, as you tend to enjoy variety and change. This can sometimes lead to difficulties with time management and completing tasks on time. Does this sound familiar to you threes? To Amy and to Cindy and to Which? Uh, Time management, tasks on time. You may also struggle with being overly self-critical and fearing failure, as you have high standards for yourself and your work. It is important to remember to embrace your creativity and take risks, even if there is a chance of failure. You guys remember what I told you about failure? You're supposed to have it so that you can grow from it. It can also be helpful to work on developing your discipline and organization skills in order to better manage your time and to achieve your goals. With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use your unique qualities to your advantage. And some famous people with threes are Marilyn Monroe and Walt Disney and Salvador Dali. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I love Salvador Dali. Or Dali, sorry. Okay, so that's for number threes. Does that make sense to you guys? They're all laughing at each other. Exactly. Okay, now we have the fours. So that would be Susan and Melissa are the fours. So Susan and Melissa. Let's see what you guys have. So life path number 4 is associated with stability and hard work. Oh, this is why this group does so well, because you got those that are you got those that are really stable and those that are like la la la. The life path number 4 is associated with stability, hard work, and practicality. Those with the life path number of 4 tend to be reliable, responsible, and hardworking, with a strong sense of discipline and determination. They often excel at tasks that require organization, structure, and attention to detail, and are known for their ability to get things done efficiently and effectively. In terms of energy, those with the life path number 4 are often described as steady, grounded, practical, and with a strong sense of stability and reliability. Does that sound like you fours? Yeah, that's definitely Susan. Totally Susan. You may encounter challenges related to your practical and orderly nature. You may struggle with flexibility and adaptability, as you tend to prefer routine and stability, right? This can sometimes lead to difficulties in adapting to change or new situations. You may also struggle with being too rigid or too inflexible, which can limit your ability to be open to new ideas or perspectives. It is important to remember to be open to change and to be willing to try new things, even if they are outside of your comfort zone. It can also be helpful to work on developing your adaptability and flexibility in order to better navigate new and unfamiliar situations. With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use your unique qualities to your advantage. So interestingly enough, the fours that are famous are Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Elon Musk. Isn't that crazy? They're fours. So you fours, Melissa and Susan, yeah, y'all definitely are four. Okay, so the 5 is Danny. She's a 5 all by herself, just like Rhiannon's 6. So Danny's a 5. So, life path number 5 is associated with adventure, change, and freedom. Those with the life path number 5 tend to be independent, adaptable, and open-minded, with a natural curiosity and desire to explore and experience new things. They often excel at tasks that require flexibility and the ability to adapt to change, and are known for their ability to embrace new opportunities and change, which is completely opposite of the 4, right? In terms of energy, those with the life path number 5 are often described as energetic, spontaneous, and adventurous. That sounds like fun. With a strong desire for freedom and independence. You may encounter challenges related to your freedom, loving, and adventurous nature. You may struggle with commitment to long term goals or plans, as you tend to enjoy variety and new experiences. Yeah, you kind of get sidetracked, huh? This can sometimes lead to difficulties with follow through and completing tasks or projects. You may also struggle with maintaining balance in your life, as you may have a tendency to take on too many responsibilities with commitments. You gotta learn to say no. It is important to remember to take care of yourself and to set boundaries in order to avoid burnout. It can also be helpful to work on developing your discipline and focus in order to better manage your time and achieve your goals. With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use your unique qualities to your advantage. Some famous people with number 5 are Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King. Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King. Yeah, I'm all over. That's Danny. All right, you 5s. Oh, you're by yourself. That's right. Okay. Now, Rhiannon is 6. So 6 is associated with responsibility, balance, and the ability to nurture and care for others, which I know that you do that, Rhiannon, and it causes you...
Sounds like an aqua.
For people to take too much energy from you. You may struggle with finding a healthy balance between taking care of others and taking care of yourself. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say. As you tend to prioritize the needs of others over your own. This can sometimes lead to feelings of being overwhelmed or overburdened. You may also struggle with finding your own sense of purpose and identity, as you may tend to define yourself in terms of your relationships and responsibilities. Oh, looks like we need to work on our self-identity. It is important to remember to prioritize your own well-being and to set boundaries in order to avoid burnout. It can also be helpful to work on developing your sense of self and finding activities and hobbies that bring you joy and fulfillment. With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use your unique qualities to your advantage. Now, some famous people. This is interesting. Mother Teresa and Princess Diana. They were 5s. Or 6s, sorry. They were 6s. That's interesting. Okay. And then I'm a 7. So I'll do 7 for you guys. So you can know, which you kind of already know.
Ooh, you were betrayed by 8.
I was betrayed by 8. But I can feel like I want to be an 8.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, a life path number 7. Let's see. Life path number 7 is associated with the energies of wisdom, spirituality, and introspection. People with life path 7 tend to be analytical, intellectual, and curious individuals who are constantly seeking knowledge and understanding. You guys already know this is me. They are often drawn to careers in research, science, and academia, which y'all also knew that was me. And they may have a deep interest in spirituality and mysteries of the universe, which you all also know is me. One unique characteristic of Life Path 7 is their ability to think deeply and to see beyond the surface of things. They often have a strong sense of intuition and can be very insightful. At the same time, they can also be introverted and may struggle with feelings of loneliness or isolation. Yeah, I will have to say I've never had that. I don't struggle with that. If I don't struggle with loneliness and isolation.
Yeah, you're thinking of it as a one-sided thing. It's a two-sided thing. So it's always under and over. I would say you're too much over. So you do. Missy?
Oh, Yeah, I see what you're saying. That I struggle because I
You're not
like it
balanced.
so much.
You're not balanced in it.
Right. Because I like it so much.
Mm-hmm.
If they're, but this is what it's saying is they can be introverted and may struggle with feelings of loneliness. I don't get feelings of loneliness.
Yeah, huh? Well, it's not. You don't get the
I
feeling of
don't. That's
No,
what
no,
it's
no, no, no.
saying.
Listen,
No, I
Cinderella.
see what you're saying, but that's not
Yes.
what this sentence said.
Yeah.
The sentence
How
says
is it
may
not
struggle
saying
with
that?
feelings of
That is
loneliness.
a feeling.
I don't struggle with the feeling of loneliness and isolation.
But you
What
don't.
are you
You're not
talking
getting.
about?
No, you're not getting it. It is a struggle of feeling, because it's still a feeling, because you're way too happy
Oh, you're
about
saying
it.
I'm struggle with an actual feeling.
I'm saying, like,
I
even the happiness in itself, you're like, oh, I'm so alone today. That's still a feeling. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It still applies.
I don't think so. This
Whatever.
is saying feelings of loneliness and isolation. If
In
they
your
are
case, it's
unable,
happy.
if they are unable to connect with others on a deeper level. Yeah, I don't really have those feelings of loneliness and isolation. I
Look.
just like, cause, right, exactly, Cindy, because I choose to be isolated and alone. Like, I like it. As a life past 7, I understand what David's saying, but that's not what this sentence said. But this is why we get into arguments tonight. Because he thinks one way and I think another, and we both think we're right. As a life past 7, you may encounter challenges related to your analytical and introspective nature. Now, there I can see your point, right? Like, that could be a struggle because I need to not be so analytical sometimes and not be so introspective sometimes. I understand that.
Like right
you
now.
may struggle with finding a sense of connection and belonging as you tend to be more independent and self-contained. Yes, I do. This can sometimes lead to feelings of loneliness or isolation. Why did I say that twice? You may also struggle with being too critical of yourself. Yeah, that I can be too critical of myself or others. Not so much.
Just did it right
As you have
now.
as you have high standards and a tendency to analyze and overthink. It is important to remember to be kind and compassionate towards yourself and others, and to try to see things from multiple perspectives. It can also be helpful to work on developing your social skills and seeking out opportunities for connection and community.
Ha.
With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use your unique qualities to your advantage. Let's see. Why didn't I put famous people? I didn't write any famous people on this one.
No.
Maybe because I'm the only famous one. Just kidding.
Oh.
Are you choking, David? What's the matter?
I heard something funny today.
Okay, so next, now that we're done with me, next is Laura, number 9.
Ooh.
That's awesome that she's a 9. Okay, and that Tat's an 11. So, all these numbers are awesome. We need all of them. So 9 is life path. A life path number 9 is associated with the energies of compassion, humanitarianism, and global awareness. Yeah, I need to be around you more, Laura. So I need to get back to that. I'm just kidding. People with the life path number 9 tend to be empathetic, selfless, and caring individuals who are deeply concerned with the well-being of others and the world around them. They are often drawn to careers in social work, humanitarian aid, and environmentalism. And they have a strong sense of social justice and desire to make positive impact on the world. Let's see. One unique characteristic of Life Path 9 is their ability to see the big picture and to understand the interconnectedness of all things. That's awesome. They are often very open-minded and inclusive, and they have a strong sense of fairness and justice. At the same time, they can also be sensitive and may struggle with feelings of being overwhelmed or burned out. if they try to take on too much at once. Yeah, I think you've had issue with that in the past, right? Laura. Let's see. Life Path 9 may encounter challenges related to your humanitarianism and selfless nature. You may struggle with finding a sense of personal identity and purpose, as you tend to focus on the needs of others and may have difficulty saying no or setting boundaries. Yeah, you gotta set some boundaries. This can sometimes lead to feelings of being overwhelmed or overburdened. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't write famous people for you either. I'm sorry. I need to go back and find famous people with 7 and 9. So that's a 9. Does that sound like you, Laura? That does kind of sound like Laura. And then Tat is number 11.
Ooh, Tat. The
Tat.
troublemaker.
Yeah. Rhiannon, I'm only going to do the ones that are here because we got to move on to the year. So your personal year. Look at her. The troublemaker. A life path number is a numerology. Let's see. Oh, sorry. That was just part of the thing.
I don't know why.
Life path number 11 is associated with the energies of intuition, spiritual enlightenment, and creativity. Of course. People with the life path number 11 tend to be highly intuitive, sensitive, and creative individuals who are deeply in touch with their spiritual side. They are often drawn to careers in the arts, spirituality, and psychology, and they have a strong desire to help others understand and connect with their own inner selves. You put hands over her face.
Getting called out.
One unique characteristic of life path number 11 is their ability to see beyond the veil of the material world and to access deep insights and understanding. Like, Tat, I'm sure if you and I got together, we could have some deep talks all night. Like, I could see us for days just talking. Trying to figure stuff out. They are often very visionary and innovative, and they have a strong sense of purpose and mission. At the same time, they can also be sensitive and may struggle with feelings of anxiety or insecurity if they are unable to connect with their inner guidance. As a life path 7, you may encounter challenges related to your intuitive and visionary nature. You may struggle with finding a sense of grounding and stability, as you tend to be highly imaginative and may have difficulty staying focused on practical matters. Yeah, I can understand that because I can get that way too. This can sometimes lead to difficulty with time management and completing tasks on time. You may also struggle with self-doubt and insecurity, as you may have high expectations of yourself and your abilities. Yeah, you're too hard on yourself. It is important to remember to trust in your own abilities and to take things one step at a time. It can also be helpful to work on developing your discipline and focus in order to better manage your time and achieve your goals. With practice and self-awareness, you can learn to navigate these challenges and use your unique qualities. And again, I didn't write any famous people. So, yep. Yeah, I can't remember if my daughter's an 11 or 22, but I think she's an 11, so she's like you. So, you're welcome. That's for all of you. Now, I'm going to do the personal year, and that means what you do with the personal year is you take the year that we're in, which is a 7, and then you take your number, and then you make that the smallest number, right? So, I'm going to go back and look at everybody's for their personal year. So we're taking this year. So I already know that this year, 2023, is a 7. So 7 and 1 with David, that would mean that he is in a personal year of 8.
Ho ho.
So a personal year of 8. So your personal year of 8 means those are the energies that are kind of coming forward this year. Those are the things that you'll be working through this year. Yeah, and the things that could be happening in your life this year, the things that are sort of highlighted for you this year. So the personal year 8 is a time of ambition, power, and success. This is a year
Oh.
when you may be having a when you may be feeling a strong drive to achieve your goals and succeed in your personal and professional endeavors. I couldn't say that right. You may be working hard to make your mark in the world and to achieve the recognition and success you desire. That's so true about you. Uh,
Hey.
in in personal year 8, you may be focusing on your career and on
Uh-huh.
advancing your professional status.
Yes.
You may be working hard to build your skills and knowledge and to take on new challenges
Oh,
and
uh-huh.
responsibilities. You may also be focusing on your financial security and on building
Yeah.
solid foundations. On a personal level, you may be striving to understand and grow in such areas such as ambition, power, and success. This is a year when you may be working on developing your leadership skills and your ability to take charge and make things happen. You may seek to gain greater sense of control over your life and to achieve your goals and dreams. Okay?
Let's go. Yes.
So I'm just going to read the last part. Overall, personal year 8 is a time of ambition, power, and success. It is a year when you may be focusing on your professional goals and on building the skills and knowledge that you need to succeed. And embrace this time to work hard and determination and use it to achieve your dreams and make the mark in your world.
Mm.
Okay. Now, the threes with the sevens, you're in a personal year 1s. So, Witch, Amy, and Cindy, you're in a personal year 1. Because you had 3, and 7 is 10, so it's 1. So, a personal year 1 is a time of new beginnings and starting fresh. This is a great time to set new goals and make plans for the future. It is a time to focus on your needs and desires and to take charge of your life and make positive things happen. During a personal year 1, you may find that you are more confident and assertive and that you are more willing to take risks and try new things. You may feel more independent and self-sufficient, and you may be more inclined to take charge of your own life and make your own decisions. In terms of personal growth, the year 1 can be a time for you to focus on your own needs and desires and to work on developing a strong sense of self. You may find that you are more open to new experiences and that you are more willing to try new things. This can be a great time to develop new skills, hobbies, or interests and to explore your passions and discover what truly makes you happy. So that's the threes. And then the 4, um, with the 7, you'll be an 11 this year. Did I do 11? Please tell me I did 11. Yes, I did. Okay. So, Melissa, you're in an 11 year. So, Melissa is a personal year 11 is a significant and powerful time for your personal growth and spiritual development. This year is associated with insight, inspiration, and higher level of consciousness. It is time for you to connect with your inner wisdom and tap into your higher purpose. During this year, you may experience a greater sense of clarity and understanding about your life path and what you want to achieve. You may also feel more intuitive and open to new ideas and opportunities. This is the time to trust your instinct and follow your passion, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. That's really interesting, Melissa. Okay, so then that would be 4. Then we have Danny for 5. 5, 7 is 12, so you're a 3. And did we do 3 for you, David?
3? Why would you do 3 for me?
What were you? Oh, you were an 8. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
So 5 and 7 is 12, so she's a 3. Okay, Danny, so your personal year is 3 this year. Personal year 3 is a time of creativity, self-expression, and communication. This is a great time to focus on your artistic and creative endeavors and to explore your talents and passions. It is a time to be more open and assertive. Oh, sorry, more open and expressive, and to communicate your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly. During the personal year 3, you may find that you are more inspired and creative, and that you are more inclined to pursue your artistic and creative interests. You may also find that you are more confident and outgoing, and that you are more willing to share your ideas and opinions with others. You may be more open to trying new things and taking risks, and you may be more inclined to be spontaneous and adventurous. So that's yours, Danny. And then so number 6 is Rihanna. So 6 and 7 is 13, so that's a 4, right? Yeah. So your personal year 4 is a time of stability, organization, and hard work. This is a year when you may be focused on building a solid foundation for your future, whether it be in your personal life or in your career. You may find yourself working hard to achieve your goals and making practical decisions to ensure your long-term success. You may be focusing on practical matters such as your home, your family, and your finances. You may be working to establish a sense of security and stability, like that's been said twice already, in these areas of your life. This could involve things like saving money, paying off bills, or making home improvements. You may also be focused on strengthening your relationships with your family and loved ones, and building a sense of community and support. Okay, so that was Rhiannon, right? And then number 7 is me, so I'm a 5. So mine is, I don't know if you want to hear it, personal year 5 is a time of change, freedom, and adventure. This is a year when you may be feeling the desire to break free from the constraints of your everyday life. Oh God, that's every day. And explore new possibilities. You may be feeling a strong need for independence and desire to make your own decisions and chart your own path. You may be experiencing a lot of change and unpredictability. This could involve changes in your personal relationships, your career, or your living situation. You may be feeling the urge to take risks and try new things and to break free from any limitations and restrictions that have been holding you back. This is a year when you may be seeking to grow and expand your horizons and to embrace new opportunities as they come your way. Yep, that's me. So that was 7, and then Laura is 9, and that's 7. So she's a 7. So Laura, your personal year is a 7. A personal year 7 is a time of introspection, reflection, and spiritual growth. This is a year when you may be feeling a strong need to slow down and turn inward, and to focus on your innermost thoughts and feelings. You may be seeking to gain deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. You may be spending more time alone and engaging in activities that allow you to connect with your inner self. This could include things like meditation, yoga, or journaling. You may also be seeking out new ways to learn and grow, and to gain deeper understanding of the world and your place in it. So that's a 7, personal year 7. And then Tat would be the 11 with the 7. So that would be a 9, right? Yeah. So you're in a personal year 9, Tat. So a personal year 9 is a time of completion, endings, and transformation. This is a year when you may be feeling a strong desire to let go of the past and to move forward into a new phase of your life. You may be feeling the need to shed old habits, patterns, and beliefs that no longer serve you, and to make space for new growth and transformation. You may be experiencing a lot of change and transition. This could involve changes in your personal relationships, your career, and your living situation. You may be feeling, looks like you and me are moving, Tat. You may be feeling a need to let go of the past and to move on to something new. You may be focusing on your personal growth and transformation, and on letting go, again, of old patterns and behavior that no longer serve you. Um, and that's it. I kind of said it again. So, if you're experiencing a personal nine, it is likely a time of ending and transitions. And this can be challenging and emotional, but it can be an opportunity for growth and renewal. So, there you go. That's all of them. You just moved. Well, you're in 2023, so you just did. There you go. Uh, right? You're welcome. You're welcome, guys.
I'm back. I'm old.
Yeah. Oh, Cindy said she had to leave. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Cindy. I know she's gone already, but when she sees us again. Work, work, work. Yikes. Blessed and thankful to be breathing and experiencing life, though. I do hope some fun, love, joy, etc. All of the good stuff will come along with all of that, though. Yes. I moved last year. I'm not moving again. Yeah. I can't even say that, Tat, because every time I think I'm not moving, I'm moving again. Until I'm not moving anymore. You're welcome, Amy. I'm glad you guys like that. Again, I'll be releasing that blog on my website, and it'll be on the calendar so you guys can see it. Cindy, I'm a he. I heard you call me a... Oh, sorry, Danny. Oh, it's Daniel.
Yeah, who do you think it was?
Because I thought we had another Danny.
No, Daniel.
Oh, sorry, Daniel. Oh my God, I didn't even realize it was you.
It's Daniel. It's OG
For you,
Daniel.
Cindy, the New Horizons. I know, Amy. But what are the New Horizons?
Do they have
How
snacks?
many New Horizons do I have to have? I love you,
mean-
Daniel. I'm sorry that I didn't know it was you.
I mean, snacks. I mean, horizons.
No, I know. It's I was just thinking about you the other day. Yeah, Daniel. I know. Well, Daniel, because I get your Twitter stuff all the time. Like even if I'm not on Twitter, I still get it in my email. So I always think of, oh, my little Daniel. Like I always think of that, but I didn't realize that you were Danny on here.
Daniel.
Yeah, Amy, I know that I've got New Horizons. I wish that they would hurry up and come. I wish that they were already here.
Careful what you wish for, and that's why they happen so fast.
I know, because I don't have patience. I have patience with everybody. Like when I'm, in session, when I'm dealing with clients, when I'm dealing with friends, whatever. But like in life, for myself, I don't have patience. Like, can we just already hurry up and have it? I just already want to hurry up and have it. Anyway, those that are watching the replay, you can go look at. I'm gonna release that on Monday. Is when I'll release it. And you guys can go see your own personal number that I wrote for you. Oh, those Twitter tweets are my truth. Oh, I know. It's like my diary. I know, Daniel. But yeah. So those of you that are watching the replay, you can go see and check out your personal number, your personal year, and then your life path number, and you'll be able to see what each one of those and what I wrote about it.
And the website is on the screen.
Yeah, the website's on the screen.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I have to go. Family lunch. Yep. Yeah, I think we're gonna go too. Thank you, Rhiannon, for coming. I didn't want to
Bye
say, I
bye.
didn't want to take anybody's too much time because, it is the weekend and we need to relax. And,
It's a
but I
lazy
just wanted to
Saturday.
gather. I just wanted to say hi and I wanted to kind of do that. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it, Amy? Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to say goodbye. David, do you have anything to say before we go? Have a
Mm,
lovely evening, everyone. I'm going to go relax, maybe watch a movie. You're
movie?
welcome. You're welcome, Witch.
I see a movie.
Yeah.
Final thoughts for me? I don't think so.
No, nothing.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I can think
Love
of.
you guys. Love you. Bye, everyone. Love you, love you, love
Oh,
you.
wait. We must do.
You guys be sure before you go, be sure and look for my shorts. And if you could go. You ended it, right?
No, I'm showing the screen.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said
If you
wait.
guys could go heart it, if you guys could go like my shorts, that would be great. Just so they get more traction. And if you could share them out, that would be great. Because YouTube's not showing any of my stuff because I've not been on here for so long. So if you guys could help me out with that, that'd be great. Yeah, also like this video, also share this video out, also share my other videos out. I have meditation videos. If you guys could do that for me, that would help. I'm trying to get this, especially because there are people that I know are wondering when I'm coming back, and I'm back, and they don't know because YouTube's not pushing it out to them. And I know this for a fact because I have people here that I'm telling them, don't even look at my stuff. I want to see when you get a notification, and they have not gotten one yet. So, yeah, I know. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much for always sharing and liking and subscribing and all of that. I appreciate it. So, yeah, there are people waiting, and I'm trying to contact them too. Yeah, yeah, exactly. All
Oh
right, guys, I'm
yeah,
gonna let you guys go.
that's true.
I love you. We'll be back on. Are we gonna do this again Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look for you every week. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean, Tat. Like, I know there's a lot of people that want to see me, and they just don't even know I'm back. And again, I don't email everybody because because of the scams and
No,
everything going
no,
on. So I'm not letting anybody know,
no.
right?
But Daniel has a point. They need the new thing. They need to put apply all now, even if you touch the stupid little bell.
Oh, you have to apply all now on the bell.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, he's right. There's a setting you have to push now. So it's not even if you push it out. It's more they all have to manually do it
Okay.
on their end.
But even so, the way that YouTube has done it for a long time, they will only send it out to like 20 or 30% of your subscribers. But right
We're
now, they're
talking
not even
about
sending that out.
we're talking about the lives, right? Not the shorts. 'Cause we're talking about the lives.
I'm just talking about any of it. They're not pushing any of it out right now.
Hmm.
If anything, they're pushing the little bit that they allow my shorts to get to are just people that don't even know me hardly. So, or have never seen me. So, I'm really trying to get back to the people who are in our group that know me. But anyway, I know. Naughty YouTube. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great night. I'm gonna go now.
Okay, bye bye everybody.
Bye bye. I know, right? Universe,
What?
help me. Bye, guys.